Good evening and welcome to this session of Tuesday's Encounters in New York. This program is presented every Tuesday at 7 p.m. New York time. My name is Mark Beecher and I'll be your host tonight. Our guest tonight is an energy practitioner from Lubbock, Texas. Her name is Katherine Irwin, better referred to as Kate Irwin. She's a vibrant energy practitioner in Lubbock, Texas, and she's going to introduce us to the rainbow grid, a therapy that she uses in her practice. So welcome, Kat. If you can open your microphone and join us. There we go.
Hey, Mark.
Hi, good evening.
Evening.
Welcome. We're excited to hear what you have to present to us tonight.
Yes, I'm very excited to be here. So, do you have any questions for me to begin?
Well, this is the first I've heard of the rainbow grid. But I see in your background that you're a Reiki practitioner and some other energy therapies. So I'm quite sure that this is an energy therapy that's being developed.
Yes, sir. So, the rainbow energy grid is Earth's ancient etheric grid that is now starting to turn back online after many a millennia of being shut down. So, one of my main paths is to help amplify the rainbow body within all humans so that we can amplify the rainbow etheric grid within the earth. So we rise with her.
Right. And is this something that we need a practitioner to assist us with, or is it something that we can do through our own thoughts? I'm missing some of the words I want, but can we do this ourselves?
This is something that you can achieve on your own, but I would highly recommend a guide or someone to help break through some of the energetic blocks that you may have. Sometimes it's easier to have them worked through in a more passive way. Um, being, childhood trauma, some more of those deep-seated wounds, um, losing a parent at a young age or having someone very close to you pass away can be very traumatic. So the rainbow grid is very good at working and releasing grief and allowing the heart to fully open. We all need to live with open hearts and be guided by the Lord. And I feel like this is a very good way to do that because the rainbow is God's promise. So, when we do see a rainbow, we do get very joyous and happy. And the rainbow also encompasses all the colors. So it encompasses kind of everything. So it allows for healing in all ways, forms, shapes, and it just allows you to heal in the way that God intended you to instead of being stuck where you're at.
Okay. And the description of quantum healing, we've had a few presentations based on Dolores Cannon, quantum healing, which was a hypnosis therapy. Is this a hypnosis therapy, or is this just a meditation type therapy?
So, rainbow healing or rainbow activation, they are both going to be a guided meditation of sorts. However, you will be completely aware of what is going on and how the energy is working with you. So you do not go into a trance, or you will not go into you go more into like a meditative state or a relaxed state versus being put under, per se, like the way that Dolores Cannon works.
Good. And you're doing this every day in your practice. with your customers, with your clients. And you're doing therapy, as you said, on people that might have had early age trauma, of that nature. These are clients that come to you for therapy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, I have worked in person with clients in person for 14 years now. And I recently started online about 2 years ago. I do have a couple of clients all over the United States, as well as the majority of my clients are in West Texas. I really enjoy helping people heal and allowing them to get rid of, things that are harboring their best good, and just allow for you to see your own soul and take those steps that you need to allow yourself to grow in the way that you're wanting to. So basically not holding yourself back anymore.
Okay. Are there other Rainbow Grid practitioners that around the country or around the world, or
I know that
something,
there are, I'm sorry.
information that practitioners are sharing with each other, or developing a therapy?
I don't know of anybody else personally who
Okay.
is doing rainbow grid work. I'm sure there are other grid workers who are using the rainbow. However, there are not very many rainbow souls here alive on Earth right now. There's only 7 souls that I know who hold the rainbow frequency. So we are pretty rare in our own way. And our energy is very amplified. So we just seem to get it a little bit easier. We can understand what you're going through and how to incorporate just everything that you're wanting to incorporate and bring it forward into your life. Now, I will say that I do a lot of work all over the world, but I do a lot of it via like actually traveling and bilocating to send energy. And I work with a lot of the trees on Earth. The trees are very sacred. They really help us root into Mother Earth, but also reach the heavens as well. So they are really pivotal in helping our energetic bodies align with the 5D etheric rainbow grid that is now starting to come online.
Is there a continuum, such as like with the Akashic record, continuum of past, present, future, or dimensions where everything is coexisting at this time? Is that something that the rainbow would delve into? That you said it was an ancient thing that's being revived. So it's bringing back ancient wisdom, but is it also developing future wisdom?
Yes, it encompasses both. So essentially, a little bit of history about Earth. The rainbow etheric grid was originally fully shut down. Earth shut her down and brought her into the core of Earth to protect herself during World War II, when the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. So she then sent out a huge basic call to basically, the cosmos, asking for help to save her so that she didn't die. And that's why I'm here. So now that we've done a lot of the outside work per se, we're now here working deep within inner Earth to allow that grid to work its way out so that we can reassess and allow God's promise to come through us, just like it comes through the earth. So it is ancient, and yes, it's very new at the same time. And it will bring good wisdom that is old and new. Since we aren't really aware of, a lot of ancient teachings and prophecies, I feel like a lot of this will be perceived as new age, even though it is very old.
Okay, very good. Now, is some discussion that you would like to have that I'm not bringing up? Is there some teaching or some lessons that we may be searching for?
Um, a lot of people I feel are very stuck in their own ways, in that they are too afraid to move out of their own comfort zone, or they don't feel like they're worth, much. And that's what I'm seeing really right now. So what I would like to do, if you're okay with it here soon, is to call in some holy fire Reiki and work with the holy fire and the rainbow grid to start to heal our heart chakras and allowing us to open up our hearts to more unconditional love and clear them from grief, hatred, fear, degradation, and a lot of those other issues that can really weigh down our hearts.
Very good. You have the floor. I think we're eagerly awaiting. We have quite a few people joining us tonight, so I think we spread the word about there may be some sort of a healing taking place. So
Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to have everybody do is, if it's safe and comfortable for you to do so, I'm just going to have you take a deep breath with me, and we're going to close our eyes. And we're going to just start with some breathing and relaxation. And then I will call in the holy fire and the rainbow, and we will allow that to work with our hearts for a few minutes. And then I'll slowly bring everybody back out. And then if you're okay with it, Mark, I may just have anybody who has questions afterwards can ask, if you're okay with that.
no, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. So like I said, we're all just going to just start to get a little relaxed. I'm going to have you just float your eyes closed for me. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. On the second deep breath, I'm going to have you bring your shoulders up to your ears for me. And then with that breath out, we're just going to relax everything down. And then this third breath, breathe in and then just totally relax on the breath out. Now I'm calling in holy fire. I'm going to ask the holy fire work specifically with each person. Here who watching this replay, and minds, souls as well forward on their path or holding them back through fear is now going to start to be released from the heart now. If you feel the need to let any emotion go, crying, deep breaths, shaking, release of anger, frustration, anything like that, please allow yourself to let it go. Remember, you are safe this any longer. I'm going to ask if it feels right for you. I'd like you to put your dominant hand onto your heart for me. Rest it onto your heart and just allow these energies deeper into your heart, allowing for more openness and unconditional love to start to come in. If you have any thoughts coming up into your mind that you may feel are prohibiting you from accepting this love, we're now asking them to dissipate and melt away. It is just you and this unconditional love here together in your heart. Through this unconditional love, any weight that is now bearing down, weight of the world on the shoulders, any tension on the shoulders, any tension in the neck, in the back of the head, is now lovingly being released. Any tension in the jaw, in the face, any tension in the scalp or in the head, now being released as well. Allowing our hearts to open deeper to this unconditional love, allowing any negative cords, ties, or connections here in the heart that have been found are now lovingly being burned away and being replaced with more of your soul's light and unconditional love. We're now allowing this unconditional love to drop deeper into the body. We're now moving it through the entire body, allowing anywhere else that has any pain, anywhere where we're holding energetic blocks, holding anything that no longer serves, is now lovingly being deeply released, following with more unconditional love brought into the body. If you're starting to feel a little hot or a little cold, just know that that is okay. Sometimes when we release old and bring in unconditional love, it can cause your energy a little bit. So know that that is perfectly fine if you are feeling a little bit cooler or a little bit hotter. I'm now going to ask that Holy Fire be with anyone and everyone who continues to need this unconditional love. As long as they may need it, it will sit here with them and allow that unconditional love to open their hearts deeper.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And you just put this right here.
We are now going to take a deep breath and start to kind of shift around in your body, come back to your body a little bit. And whenever it feels right for you, you can go ahead and start to float your eyes open. Take your time. Take a few deep breaths. Okay, Mark, how was that?
That was very nice, very relaxing. And I did cool off. I was cooling off. So that was, it's always amazing when you have an immediate feedback on something of that nature. That was very good. And as I said, well, as you said, this will remain with anybody that feels they need it. Is there's some like daily practice that they might do to reinforce this or
Yes,
enhance it?
Yes, I would say that if you would like to continue on with this unconditional love on your own, that you just connect with the rainbow or a specific color of your choice, and work with colors and nature, and to allow yourself to deepen the rainbow within your heart. If you are wanting to be activated and able to work with the rainbow or have your sacred gifts turn online more, I would recommend reaching out to me and we can work a little bit to activate that DNA blueprint per se, because we all humans have the capacity to open and utilize this rainbow energy. It's locked within that dormant DNA that we have, or junk DNA that science calls it. It's been shrunk down, and so what we do is we allow it to open slowly with unconditional love, and then we can go in there and grab it. And so that's how we activate you, is grabbing your own codes and putting it into your body by using the rainbow. But if you're wanting to do this, daily on your own, I would recommend connecting with a tree of your choice, whatever tree that you are called to. I know there's probably one close to your house, in your backyard, in a park nearby, or even a tree that you drive by or walk by pretty frequently. I would say put your hands on the tree, take 3 to 5 deep breaths, and just ask for the rainbow to come into your heart and allow that unconditional love to grow.
Okay. Um, a true rainbow that we see after a rainstorm or sometime in the late afternoon, does that have energy? Because I know various places around the world, there are energy vortexes that a lot of energy workers and are sort of attracted to. A rainbow that we might just see, is that going to give us any energy? Is that going to give us positive feelings or?
Definitely, definitely. So, you know, like I said earlier, the rainbow being God's promise, we are actually going to start seeing more and more rainbows, which I think is really cool. They are going to start showing up not only after rainstorms, we are going to start seeing them pop up in our everyday life. I see them in my healing room all the time, and I don't have any windows in my healing room, so there's no sunlight that could be coming in and producing that rainbow. So, yes, a double rainbow is a very, very good sign that your guides, your angels, whoever is connected with you, protecting you, helping you on your path here, they're there and they're wanting you to know that they're there and they're wanting you to accept that unconditional love deeper into your heart. So, anytime you see a rainbow, yes, that frequency is there and it's all encompassing, it's all allowing, and it just brings joy into the heart, which means that you can love a little bit deeper, which we all could, you know, use a little bit more love, right?
Right. Right. Well, I had another comment here that this individual felt very warm after, after their meditation, after their practice. So they enjoyed that very much. It's very interesting, and it's the type of thing where, sometimes we just ignore those facts. We ignore that practice to think that it was vital and forceful, and it can be so forceful and important to us because we don't pay attention to those things enough. Is that? I think you, I guess with your clients, that's how you approach them, is to open them up and let them sort of heal themselves through the energy.
Yes, yes. I actually had a rainbow pop up on my computer just now. So the unconditional love is definitely with us. Yes, I love each and every single one of my clients, everyone who has ever worked with me and will work with me in the future. I'm very grateful for all of you. And I love each and every one of you in your own way. I like to see your hearts grow. You be able to amplify whatever you're working on. Just bring joy. And so that encompass, the unconditional love and the rainbow encompasses peace and prosperity and a lot of really, really good feelings and emotions that a lot of us, I think, feel we cannot have because our heart is closed. And so when we lead with an open heart, the rainbow really helps us keep our hearts open and pure so that we can continue on our path and not get stuck in deep-seated fears or emotions that are very easy for us to get stuck in. And then we, as humans, it's very easy to just quit or give up. So the rainbow is very much here to fortify that, unconditional love is here for all human souls. We are here to change the world in our own deep-seated way. And the rainbow's not going to go anywhere. It's going to become more apparent. She's coming back. And a lot of really cool animals and plants are also encompassed within this rainbow grid. So a lot of maybe extinct or near extinct animals, plant life, we're going to start seeing a lot more colorful animals and plants start to come back, per se, because the light that the rainbow brings a deeper spectrum into our hearts and
Okay, I think you might have broken up a little bit at the end. Now, as individual energy and sort of eliminating negativities and things, but in a much bigger picture with all the national politics and all the aggression and negativity, I mean, how can we more protect ourselves from those influences?
So, part of what the rainbow brings in is our ability to connect with what I call the highest heaven or the angelic realm. So, there are angels that are, God's right-handed men and women, per se, and they have been unable to reach us because our vibrational frequency has been so low. Through the work that me and many other light workers have been doing over the past 12, 13 years, we have raised the vibration of Earth enough now that these angels are starting to be able to come down and physically work with us. So that's how we utilize the rainbow and our ability to keep the rainbow in our hearts, keep our hearts open, and activate our DNA and heal is going to be when you feel fear, when you feel like something isn't right, you are going to call in the rainbow. I call in the sacred rainbow to work with my heart, to allow me to be open, to allow me to heal, to allow me to release blank. And then if you feel so called, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Ariel are the two main angels that we are working with right now to help keep our heart chakras open. So those two angels, you can call them. You just say,
Okay, well,
Archangel Raphael, I call on you to help guide me, etc.
okay. You broke up a little bit at the end there, but have you written any material that people can receive, or do you have any regular presentations for people?
Fire Reiki circle with the rainbow. I am starting that in May. My first class will be Saturday, May 25th at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. And we will do those once a month. And we will allow for the rainbow to come deeper into our hearts. And just allow more sacredness in so that we can return
Yeah. Kat, I think you're
back to the
breaking up.
rainbow grid. And these will be every month on Saturdays.
Okay. You were breaking up doing a lot of that. I think we missed some of that. But you're gonna have monthly online starting May 25th, I believe you said.
Yes,
Right.
May 25th.
Okay.
They will run one time a month on Saturdays.
Okay. Is this available on your Facebook or on some other media?
Yes, it will be live on my website coming later this week, and I will have it available on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, very good. Very good. Oh, okay. I see you just posted at katherineirwin.com. Okay, very good. So does anybody listening have questions for Kat?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
I can. Thank you very much for being here with us and for all what you teaching to us in this moment. Thank you for this healing moment. And my question is, pretend I am a person I never heard about this. I never heard about meditation. And you ask us to open our heart. How we can start open our heart?
If someone who doesn't know how to open their heart, it is very easy. I just say that think of it this way. When you become a mother or when you have a mother's love and you just see that mom loving on that baby, and a lot of us, due to pains or things that go on in our lives, it's very easy to shut that down and replace it with hatred, pain, fear, and all these other deep-seated emotions. Allow ourselves to be vulnerable and allow those emotions to still be there, but our heart is there and open to see us, to accept us, and to love us in our own way. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's. And it's, I think we lost her.
Oh, yeah. I think she was having a Wi-Fi problem anyway.
She's coming.
She's coming back.
I am so sorry. I do not know what happened.
Yeah, you were fading a little bit and then you fell off. Okay. Does anybody else have questions for Kat?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello. I really enjoyed the healing therapy. It was beautiful. I felt very warm. I practice circle ceremonies as well, and I want to ask you, how do you identify after therapy what belongs to you and what belongs to your client? And if you got attached to some of those, I don't like to say negative, but I will say it like low vibration energies, how do you detox, how you cleanse after a ceremony or after a therapy?
That is a very good question. Um, I do what's called sloughing off the energy. So what I do before I meet with a client is I imagine any and all energy that is not mine so that my client can release and get rid of anything that they need to, and I will not pick it up. So I imagine a big rainbow bubble around me. And then when I work on my client, anything that they release can kind of sit on my bubble, but it doesn't come into me. Done. I have a trash can, and right before I walk out, I take all that energy trash can. And so they are able to take that energy with them if they are not ready to fully release that, or it stays in the trash can and I transmute that energy for them when they leave.
Nice.
a-
Thank you so much.
Yes, Carolina, I feel like there is an easy way for you to do this as well. It's called the Gasho meditation.
Mhm.
But all you're going to do is start with your right hand. You're going to start or your right hip. So you're going to go from right to left, and you'll go down, and then you go down your arm from your shoulder all the way down, and you're going to do that 3 times. So you'll just go here, 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 and then one last time. And that is a very good way to protect yourself from your client's energies or anybody else's. I like to do that when I get back home after a long day or anything like that. That helps protect and keep my energy mine. And then in turn, you'll know when you have maybe picked up somebody else's energy or when you don't feel right. It becomes very easy for you to just lovingly let that go.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Okay. Do we have other questions? Right. Anybody in attendance? I think we're pretty quiet at this point. All right, Kat, it's been very interesting, very enjoyable, very informative. Actually, we look forward to May 25, right? Is there
Yes.
is there like an online registry for that, or it's just
Yes, I will have a link up on Calendly, and I will, like I said, it will be on my Facebook, on my website, and on Instagram. I will have that link up for everyone to utilize so that you can sign up for that.
okay? Very good. I'm giving it another moment to see if we have more questions. It's just and in your area of West Texas, is there a lot of energy work, or is it you know, I mean, we're in the Northeast. We just think of ranches and cowboys in Texas. So
Yes. In West Texas, not so much. I am one of the few Reiki masters, Reiki practitioners, energy healers in this area. We're considered to kind of be in the Bible Belt. And so
okay.
sometimes energy healing can be perceived as evil. And
Yeah.
so I am here doing my own thing and loving life here. And I will say there are many other great healers in this area, but not necessarily energetic practitioners per se. I'm one of the few.
Okay. All right. Very good. I think we'll probably look forward to seeing you online again, and wish you all the best. It's very very interesting, and I think very informative, and it's something that it's an amazing practice. I think should be very helpful and rewarding. So thank you for all your efforts. And if there are no further questions, then I think we'll bring this to a close.
I just want to ask, sorry, one
Okay.
more. Kat, who you think you consider it can get a benefit of those therapies?
Everyone, there is no one that could not benefit from this type of therapy. Everyone deserves to have unconditional love in their hearts. Everyone deserves to heal. Everyone deserves to live their best life. So, I work with any and all ages. I do have children clients. I have elderly clients. I have male, female. So don't discredit yourself and think that you're not worth the unconditional love. Don't sell yourself short is all I'm saying. If I'm not meant to work with you, that's okay. There are many other healers who are here to work with you, but don't discredit yourself from the rainbow just because I may not be the right healer for you. We all deserve this love. We all deserve to heal. We all deserve to thrive. That's kind of what the rainbow grid brings about, is our ability to live free, to live happy, to live in unconditional love. And so, yes, everyone deserves this. Everyone deserves to be loved and healed and free.
That's perfect. Can you tell us at the moment you get this gift on you, how was the before and after life? We lost her again.
Well, you cut out a lot, so I guess you were asking when this came to me.
Yes.
I was actually with the rainbow. Anytime I've ever been in a very fearful situation or a near-death experience, the rainbow has always come to me in a good way, and I've been saved. So I will say the biggest experience I can have is when I was 20, my best friend died in Afghanistan in the war, and I was extremely lost. And lo and behold, I kept seeing rainbows, and about a week later, I found out I was pregnant with my son, who is now 14. And he is the biggest rainbow, the biggest light of my life. But I will say, anytime I've ever doubted myself, anytime that there has been a need to heal, the rainbow has always been there to guide me to lead. So it's very much something that's been with me my entire life. And I'm just now working with it in a deeper, more sacred way, and allowing it to come out to help others too.
That's great. That's great. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, Kat, I have to tell you that tonight we have the most attendees that I've had. This is about my fourth interview so far, and this is by far the most attendees that I've had. So it's an exciting subject. Particularly people are searching for answers to their lives, and I think you present some very interesting theory and help to people. So thank you very much for that.
Yes, that is so awesome.
Right. You're very awesome. So, all right. So thank you to everybody attending. If there are no further questions, I'll give you a second here, and